Morning, everyone. Let me start with some of the words from our Thiruvalluvar. இடனில் பருவத்தும் ஒப்பிறவிற்கு உள்கார் கடனறி காட்சியவர். The explanation for this couplet by our tallest leader, முத்தமிழர் கலைஞர், தம்மிடம் வளம் நீங்கி வறுமை வந்தற்ற காலத்திலும் பிறருக்கு உதவிடும் ஒப்புரவில் தளராதவர் கடமையுணர்ந்த தகைமையாளர். Explanation in English is, the wise who know what is duty will not scant their benevolence even when they are without wealth. I thank Ravi and team, and I thank each and every educationists from different parts of India. And my special thanks to Dr. Laksharaj. I don't know what I'm going to speak after. She gave a very commendable speech here. And I thank all the press and media here. I welcome each and everyone to the land of social justice. We didn't attain this land of social justice just within 5 years or 10 years. We have more than 100 to 200 years of history. We defied the authority, we break through the restrictions, and we build this land, social justice land. The battle is not just for the freedom to speak. The battle is for the freedom to exist sometimes, freedom to live, being recognized as a human being. But Tamil Nadu having most of the tallest leaders, starting from Sarpiti Tyagarajar, Nadesh Sanar, T.M. Nair, Thandai Periyar, Peraringer Anna, Muthamazhi Kalaignar, on this, our Honorable Chief Minister, Muthavel Karunanidhi Stalin. Under his leadership, after I took this opportunity as a school education minister in 2021, we all know about the pandemic situation, which is a very challenging, not only for Tamil Nadu, this is for the whole globally. So we had the urge of asking our Honorable Chief Minister, like, when are we going to open the schools? Because like almost in the pandemic situation, more than 2 years, almost our students, even our teachers, they are out of the education system. Then our Honorable Chief Minister said, instead of opening the schools immediately, let us fill the gaps that happened because of the pandemic in the last 2 years. So the whole India, Tamil Nadu is the first state which introduced Illam Thedi Kalvi, which is nothing but education at the doorstep. Each and every volunteers, each and every teachers, they go to each and every children's house or some common places in their habitat and they started teaching. Because of that, the foundational literacy and numeracy of our Tamil Nadu School Education Department has improved a lot. The transformation, because we know the difference between what is the movement and the progress. We are progressing because of our Honorable Chief Minister's ideas. After we opened the schools in full-fledged, in 2022 Jan, we introduced Ennum Ezhuthum scheme, which focuses mainly on the languages like English, Tamil, and also some of the portions of mathematics. Our Tamil Nadu School Education Department always used to self-assess them, because whenever we introduce some of the schemes, we need to know whether it has reached the ground level, whether the scheme impacts any kind of transformation, any kind of results. So in such a case, like last year, because you know about some of the findings from some of the agents, they used to say, Tamil Nadu government should focus on this area, that area. They should focus on third standard students, they should focus on this because this report is saying like that, but we never defy that. Sometimes we used to see really what happens in the result. And the very first time, our state level achievement survey done by our State Development Planning Council, the sample is almost 9,80,000 students and 342 students here actually. Almost third standard, fifth standard and eighth standard students. We took a sample of 20 students from each class in third standard and fifth standard and a sample of 30 students from eighth standard. So in this almost in 9,80,000, we found the blocks to be improved in each and every district of Tamil Nadu. As a minister, after getting the report, almost the 3 months, I covered all the 38 districts and I have word with each and every HMs of the schools. And after seeing them, but each and every person, all are human beings, the only thing everybody needs, everybody expects is the acknowledgement, appreciation. So in that review meeting, I didn't accuse anyone. I didn't point out and I didn't say like, you have done this mistake, you have to correct yourself. But I motivate them. I want to make them feel like I am one among them because I know each and every teachers, non-teaching staff, parents and students practically what they are facing in their areas. Because each and every district has its own sentiment. Each and every district has its, even in each and every union different from other unions. While we are talking about this, like Laksharaj Singh was telling, and even I think Shiksha Dutt and Raubal Tuli, and they are telling about what's the difference between NEP and SEP, and we are telling like they said, rightly said, this one size fits all, it never work out. So how each and every district in Tamil Nadu has its own sentiment. Each and every state in India has its own sentiment, their language pride, their culture. So let the government which frames this NEP first gives importance to the sentiment of each and every state. The language, the culture, and what are the practice we are doing, it's not an obstacle for development. It is a foundation for the development. Let them have that idea. So here, people used to talk, they want to look about what Nordic model is talking about. What East Asian education model is talking about. Please look on the southern side also. Tamil Nadu, we are here. We are ready to give lot of schemes because right now we know the flagship program of our Honorable Chief Minister. The very first time in India, globally, morning breakfast scheme. Now it is being followed by London, Canada and Sri Lanka and other parts of our India. So we are very clear on our side. Not only that, in almost in this 4.5 years, we are going to complete after a change in government. Almost our Honorable Chief Minister, he has given 70 path-breaking schemes for the education department. And as everybody was talking about, our school education, our Tamil Nadu school education, gave 3 directors for ISRO. They have spearheaded the Chandrayaan mission. If you talk about Abdul Kalam, Narayanan sir, and even each and everyone, they are the product of Tamil Nadu education system. That's why they are talking about the Samachir Kalvi. And you know about the technology adoption. Like almost 22,931 elementary schools, we now implemented the smart boards in each and every schools. That's why in our SCP, because we have a scheme called STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics. But in SCP, we included one more letter A. That's a STEAM. The A stands for arts. So here, the welcome dance by the Abhay group, I appreciate each and every groups of and my children. So the art is going to play a vital role in education. And coming November 17th, I have my own Viva. I am doing a PhD. That is on the physical activity. In Trichy, I am going to defend my thesis. That is for the physical activity for skill development among school children through machine learning technology. So in our state education policy, we are talking about the language policy, like rightly said, each and every one, their own mother tongue should be the identity and English should be for the opportunity. So here, in SCP, we talk about the language policy. In SCP, we talk about the future six skills in terms of technology, because already we have introduced TN Spark. Tamil Nadu is the only state which made a MOU with the Microsoft in the name of TEALS program. And almost we train lot of teachers. They should adapt the technology in future and they should teach and each and every students in there. Mainly we are focusing on the education backward block. So I'm so happy like having all the educations from different parts of India. And Ravi, I once again thank Ravi, like this should, like you should not stop with Tamil Nadu. Let it go through other northern part of India also. I'm ready to come and I'm ready to talk with them also, how we are doing. See, first of all, we are not against any languages. I always used to say, let us learn all the 22 languages, official languages mentioned in our constitutional. But there is a difference between a compulsion and option, right? See, if I want, I can learn it from my Google search. ChatGPT is there. If I want to go to any other countries where I don't know the language, I can have my phone. Technology is there. If I want to translate, I can ask my phone and I can talk to them. But here the issue is only on the compulsion. As we know, our neighboring state, when they made the third language as a compulsion, we know what happened to their 10th result, we know what happened to their other grade results. Okay, I don't want to compare that here in front of you, but if it is going to be a compulsion, as that two YouTubers they were talking, right? Going to a gym and one person if is find it difficult to lift a 10 kg, the gym coach is coming and telling him, no, are you finding it difficult to lift a 10 kg? Try for 20 kg. It's kind of that. So here when you make it as a compulsion and telling like you have to score, you have to pass in that language, then only you will be moving to the other grade. Just think about that. Doing my 10th standard, my mother tongue, Tamil and English is more than enough for me. And if you are going to give a Sanskrit or if you are going to German or if you are going to give Hindi, if I am going to fail in that one and I am going to secure 100 out of 100 in Tamil, I am going to secure 100 out of 100 in mathematics, if I am going to secure 98 in science, and if I am going to secure 95 in accountancy or computer science, anything, and telling, no, you are failed in Hindi, so you need to be back in the 10th standard, means how come it can happen? So this is the main thing, like we are focusing and we are giving the awareness to each and other state. That's why I told this is not a concern of Tamil Nadu, this is a concern of each and every state in India. So we are the first state always used to voice out this kind of freedom for each and every state. I won't say that, but Dr. Laksharaj was telling about whenever he used to point out himself, telling about jokers like us. It's not jokers. What he meant is, he is the person who has the potential to make job for others, opportunity for others, knowledge through education, and from education that impacts to the rationalism. That is the meaning of joker. So I always, you should have that Laksharaj-ji and others from different parts of India. Let us feel free to talk here because Tamil Nadu state is a state which welcomes ideas from each and every part. Don't have any restrictions. If you want to talk anything, you can talk here. Suppose if you are going to get any idea from that, we are the first state ready to implement that idea in our state, and which is going to be the example for other states. And I once again thank our Ravi, because Ravi, yesterday I was going through the volume 9 of your School News magazine. That one teacher in that magazine stated, like how he sees the school. He sees the schools as a temple, and he sees each and every children as his own god and goddesses. So that kind of mentality should be there for each and every teachers throughout the world. Thank you. Thanks.